Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our Q&A video that we ask people on the Walking Dead action figure and memorabilia page on Facebook. We asked them some Walking Dead related questions and we're going to answer them here. Right?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's start off with the first question. So, John Page asked, in an arm wrestling match, who would win between Negan and Abraham, and why? Okay, so for me, I think Negan would win because I think he would cheat.
Yep, I agree. If it had to be a fair fight, like if there's somebody like governing over the match, Abraham might have a chance. But if Negan was able to cheat, he definitely would.
Yeah. As for if it was a fair fight and nobody cheated, I don't know. Because Abraham and Negan both look really strong, but it's not like you get some kind of idea of how strong they are. They're just two strong guys, and I don't really know who's stronger. But if they're allowed to cheat, I think Negan would probably cheat and win, and yeah.
Or if he just didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Seth McMillan asked, my question, why is there no Walking Dead figure helpline? It's very obvious how quickly these figures become a physical addiction. Because that's what they want. They want you to be addicted. They want you to buy them all.
Yeah, like these building sets are the worst thing ever. I just paid $15 for that Walker Barrier thing, which should have cost like $5, I think.
Oh, it's 70 pieces because we put the log in like a million fucking pieces you put together. It's a log, damn it.
The log should have been one piece.
It's a log. You put sticks in it. What the fuck?
They don't want a hotline. If there's a hotline, they'd buy them out and turn them off.
Like, no, don't help these people. Okay, well that wasn't the end of his thing. He also said, honestly though, what characters do you think will be in TV Series 9 and Comic Series 5?
For me, for Series 9, I think Beth will be in it because I think she's probably the one that won that fan vote. But I don't know if they'll make anybody else, because I remember Todd McFarlane himself said that voting was just for the top winner, which is Beth. So I don't know if they're going to make Lori, who is second, probably. And other than that, I don't know who they'd make. I mean, maybe Aaron?
I want some goddamn zombies.
Yeah, there'll probably be at least one zombie. Maybe Aaron. Aaron might be one of them. Who else could they make?
Another Rick.
Yeah.
They like to do that.
Yeah, they make a Rick all the time. There could be another Rick. So, there could be a new character, maybe the leader of the wolves, one of the wolves characters. And I don't think the leader has been revealed yet. I think them two guys were lackeys, and the leader will be revealed next season. So maybe the leader of the wolves could be one of the Series 6 figures.
You mean 9?
Series 9 figures. As for the comic series, they've shown that they'll go back and make old ones like Abraham, but also keep up with current ones like Jesus in his riot gear. Or I guess that would be more like paintball suit or something. I don't know, whatever his suit is. So maybe they'll make Alpha from the Whisperers. Maybe they'll make her.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be cool if they made a Whisperer. It'll probably be her if they made one.
Yeah. I hope they make a Tyrese. Cause I really loved Tyrese in the comic. I thought he was lame on the show, but in the comic, Tyrese was a major character, and I think he deserves a figure.
Yeah, I really liked him.
I would like an updated Michonne.
Yep.
But I'm obsessed with Michonne, so.
They could make a pirate Michonne.
Yeah.
That would be cool, their big old ponytails.
Well, it does suck that, like, the first appearance Michonne, she didn't dress like that for very long, and then she switched to the prison uniform, and then, you know, she only looked like that weird 80s look for a really short time, so she deserved a new figure.
Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't mind another Andrea, but that's just because I love Andrea in the comics.
I'm happy with the Andrea they made, though.
I like the one they made, but I would also like another one that is equally awesome.
Yeah. A Maggie, maybe. Maggie's a really big character right now. And I'm liking her more. She's still not like my favorite character or anything, but she's just a really big part of it right now.
I like that she's starting to really hold her own, because before I never really cared much about her, and now she's got more personality and more gumption.
Shane Pittman asks, why does Walgreens continue to get exclusives that they can't supply to the public? Stick to selling prescriptions and snack foods. Leave the in-demand exclusive figures to actual toy stores. Fuckers. Well,
we agree.
Yes.
But there's nothing we can do about it.
I think the main problem with Walgreens is that they don't sell the figures enough. Not enough people go there and buy them. So they still have like Series 4 and many, like few of the Walgreens that I check still have Series 4, like Carl and Andrea and the Governor. Like when they don't sell them, they don't order anymore. So the new exclusives come out and you can't get them. And if they don't have Series 4, then they got Series 5 or 6, and you just don't get the new shit. And that's the big problem with Walgreens.
And then they probably entered into a deal with them before all those issues happened, and they probably have like a contract to keep the deal. I don't know, if I was with McFarlane, I would not renew that contract when it expires because they suck ass.
And yeah, I would much rather exclusive just go to places where the figures actually sell, like Toys R Us. Like the Walking Dead figures just sell out like shit at Toys R Us. Or not like shit, but like stuff that sells
Nobody
out.
buys shit.
Like stuff that sells out really good. Like Toys R Us just sells that stuff out, and Walmart.
Like hotcakes.
Yeah. Even GameStop sells pretty good. Walgreens just sucks, and I hate Walgreens. Like I said this many times, I hate going in there. I hate dealing with them. You try to call them, they're just irritated that you're bothering them. It just sucks all around with Walgreens. I wish they would not have them exclusives there.
I don't even understand why they have toys there other than like little kids' toys to entertain them while their parents are getting drug stuff.
Yeah.
not illicit drugs. You know what I mean? Prescription drugs.
Yeah, keep imagining like the CEO of Walgreens is like, we need to get toys. Let's make deals with toy companies to get kids. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, I don't get why they even want the toys there. I don't get it. Okay, Tim Massey said, I was wondering if you could describe your filming and editing process on your YouTube videos. Like, what camera do you use, and what program do you use to edit with?
Okay, I use a Samsung HD camera, and it's an odd camera because it's made in a weird way where it's made so like if you hold your wrist straight, the camera is tilted down, which I think is helpful. It's supposed to be more comfortable, but it makes it hard when you're using a tripod, which I almost always use a tripod, so it kind of is like bad for that.
Don't complain about that camera. I bought you that.
It is nicer than my old camera, which was not HD.
Yeah, his old camera sucked.
But this camera has problems too because problems with focusing because there's an indoor setting which makes everything look washed out. The spotlight setting makes everything look good, but it focuses on the wrong things when it's on spotlight. So there's problems with this camera. And the editing program that I use is Adobe Premiere. So I really like Adobe Premiere. It really is helpful with editing. I originally used, I think, Adobe Premiere 4. I don't know the numbers exactly, but I think I'm using 6 now or something like that. But I like that editing, and I use Photoshop a lot. It's kind of like a mixture with Photoshop and Premiere. Like if you see pictures and things in the video, I probably edit them with Photoshop. My lighting is kind of shit. I just use regular light bulbs on these like kind of half-assed lamp things I use. I need to get better lighting because it doesn't...
He has 2 clip lamps that are attached to the pole parts of 2 floor lamps that broke. So...
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it.
We are classy, let me tell you.
So you can see the setup. I really need to buy one of them, like...
The diffused lights?
Yeah, diffused lights, because that will make things much better, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of problems with glare.
The next question is from Aaron... Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Aaron Moriarty Drury? I think? I don't know if I pronounced it.
I do believe it's Moriarty.
Drury?
Drury, I'm not sure about.
Okay, well, I try to pronounce it. It says, I know Michonne is both you and Kat's favorite character. What do you hope is in store for her in season 6, considering they've changed so much already from the comics? And Zombie Cat replied to him already, actually, she's not my favorite. And then Aaron replied, she isn't? Do tell.
Well, let's answer the question first, and then I'll explain my favorite character thing.
Okay. As for Michonne, what's going to happen with her on a TV show? Okay, I want to say, when Michonne first appeared in season 3 on the TV show, I liked comic Michonne way better because of what happened with her and the Governor. It was so much better in the comics. And based on what happened on Game of Thrones, we follow that. Recently, Game of Thrones had Sansa. Well, it might be spoiler. This is a Game of Thrones season 5 spoiler. Sansa was raped by, what's his name? Ramsay, and people flipped out. Like, all kinds of people watch the show.
And they don't, like, I don't want to, like, downsize what happened. I don't want to play down what happened. But they don't actually show anything. Like, they show, like, the beginning of it. They don't show what happens. It's just showing something else with the noise going on, sort of. But people had a complete shit fit. And it's, to me, I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and if they would have shown all that stuff on the show, I think it would have been even worse because...
Yeah, people would have gotten pissed.
What Governor did to Michonne in the comic was way worse than what Ramsay did to Sansa.
Oh, way, way worse. And what she did back to him was way, way worse too. But that part, judging by the fact that they don't care about the gratuitous violence on Game of Thrones, that part probably would have been okay.
But still, that stuff in the comic really made me like comic Michonne better than TV show Michonne. Because TV show Michonne basically had nothing to go on for a while. But once they started showing her towards the end of season 3 and into season 4 and season 5, I like TV Michonne way, way more than comic Michonne. Because now comic Michonne, she just basically doesn't do much of anything. And TV Michonne, I think, is a very likable character. I really like her. I really like her sense of humor and how she just seems like she's also like become like the moral compass as like what's his name, the guy on Talking Dead always likes to use that phrase.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't mean she's going to die like the other moral compasses, but I just really, really like Michonne on the show. I think she's a really likable character.
Yeah.
But as for what I think is going to happen in season 6, that's hard to tell.
I think they're going to show her opening up more and taking on more of a little bit more of a leadership role in the group.
Yeah, I hope so. And I think she's really a vital part to the show.
Yeah, I would say at this point, she's one of the most intrinsic characters. She's extremely important to the plotline right now.
Yeah. And I really like her relationship with Carl, and I hope they continue that. And there's always that rumor, or not rumor, or maybe like people just want, kind of like with Daryl and Carol, they want Michonne and Rick to get together, which never happens or even close to happens in the comic. But
what happened in the comic couldn't and wouldn't and like absolutely can't ever happen now.
Yeah. But still, there has been, like, people pointed out hints that maybe there really was some sort of attraction on the show because of some things that happened with Rick looking at Michonne, and then Daryl nodded to Rick, like maybe he noticed that Rick was looking at her like, hey, I think I kind of like her. Like, I don't know, somebody pointed that out, and then I watched it, I'm like, yeah, it kind of did look that way, but I don't know if everything's going to happen, because with Daryl and Carol, like, I think there's just not enough time. Like, there's too much stuff they're trying to go through. There's not enough time for all these relationships. They got Glenn and Maggie's relationship, but I just think there's not enough time for the other stuff, so I don't know if they're really going to focus on who Rick's with. And besides, he's after, what's her name right now? Blondie.
I'm not, like, counting on, or, like, I don't even really care if something happens with him and Michonne. But if it did, it wouldn't bother me.
No.
I do think that he has a huge amount of respect for her just because the way she is, how she carries herself, the way she handles situations, she's very cool-headed. I think he really respects her a lot, and she brings him down to earth a little bit.
Yeah.
But dealing with the other part about my favorite character, on the TV show, my favorite character is Daryl, which I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, everybody's favorite character is Daryl, but I'm not going to dislike him just because everybody else likes him. He's my favorite.
Yeah, I struggled for a long time when Michonne was still a little iffy on the show because Daryl was my favorite too. I mean, there's a reason why Daryl is everybody's favorite. I mean, I know like the people on the page, I think the majority of people on the page, Daryl isn't their favorite, but there is a reason why. Like Norman Reedus is such a good actor. He's just, and the character is just, he's just like very skilled. He's just like perfect for the zombie apocalypse. There's a very good reason. Like I don't think you should let like his popularity make you not like Daryl, because Daryl is just, his character is so interesting. He's mysterious. He's just a really cool character. He's someone you definitely want on your side if there was a zombie apocalypse.
And Michonne is my second favorite on the show. And in the comic, Andrea is my favorite, and Michonne is my second favorite.
In the comic, it's hard for me to pick who's my favorite in the comic, just because I guess I would go with Rick at the moment, but Andrea, the only reason I want to pick Andrea right now is because she hasn't been doing much in the last several issues. It hasn't been focusing on her at all, but she is really cool in the comic. I really like the way she came from being, like, she was kind of the reason why I wanted Beth to live, was because Andrea started off as like the pretty little, not ditzy, but like just girl,
naive.
Yeah, like pretty little naive girl, and then she became tough, and I thought that was what was going to happen with Beth. I thought she was, she was weak, she was going to kill herself, and then she got strong, realized what she needed to do, and I thought she was going to get strong and become a tough member of the group, and then she died. That's why that bothered me that she died.
Yeah, that was part of why it bothered me so much too.
And because, the Andrea show, TV show version just sucked. Horrible.
Yeah, I would say out of all the characters that are in both, she had the worst changes into the TV show. Like, her character was an important part of the show, but the way that they changed her, I fucking hated her on the TV show, and I loved her in the comic. It made me really upset.
Even Tyrese. Tyrese, I think, sucked on the show, but I didn't hate Tyrese. He just sucked. They just, like, he's an awesome character, and they turned him into a pussy.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.